What's up, everybody? You know it is Goody Beats, and welcome back for another full day of eating, but this time it's a little different, guys. Today is a full day of keto eating. Now, I have been getting a lot of questions with people wanting to know more about the keto diet, wanting to know what I eat and where my macros are and whatnot. So I'm going to do my best to explain as much as I can, but let me show you my first meal. Alright guys, so right here in this Tupperware we have 8 ounces of ground beef. I believe it is 85.15, I believe. And then in here we have 16 ounces of 99.1 ground turkey. Now, I'm not going to eat all of this right here. I believe I'm going to split this into 2 meals. And then I have a little bit of smoked Gouda cheese right here. As you guys can see, macro is pretty decent. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is 8 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 6 grams of protein per 2 ounces, I believe. So that's what I'm having for my first meal of the day. I'm going to take you along this day, show you what I eat. Also, I have a surprise coming up. Actually, I'm just going to tell you right now. Bodpod test. A couple of videos back, you guys saw that I did like a in-body test at my local gym. But it gave me like a really high body fat number. It gave me 27. Again, now I know my body fat is high, but I don't think it's that high. I don't think it's 27%. I think it's a lot lower than that. So this Bodpod test I'm going to have today will give me a pretty accurate number, so I can at least know where I'm at. You know, have a good estimate of where my body fat is, and then we can go from there. And we'll need to either adjust my macros, either take away or increase, depending on what the Bodpod says, and then we'll go from there. So that should be pretty fun. So everybody just sit back, relax, and enjoy this full day of keto eating. Alright guys, so change of plan. Actually just had 8 ounces of this 85.15 ground beef, and then I'm having 2 more slices of this smoked Gouda cheese. I'm going to save this 16 ounces of 99.1 ground turkey for later on in the afternoon. Most likely after the Bodpod. So, sorry guys, had to change it.
Make sure you don't have any jewelry on. How tall are you?
5'5.5".
Okay. How old are you?
29.
Okay, go ahead and step on. Stand still. I guess
I'll do it.
Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the first one. We got 2 more.
Nice.
You alright?
Yeah.
That's the second one. We got 1 more. You alright?
So according to this, you're 18% body fat. You have 81% lean mass, 32 pounds of fat, and 147.7 pounds of lean mass.
Okay.
According to this rating system, you're at a moderately lean level for a male. Just to explain the difference between body fat and lean mass, according to this machine, body fat is body fat. It's adipose tissue, anything like that. Lean mass is anything in your body besides the body fat. So
Okay.
connective tissue, blood, bone, brain, muscle, all that fun stuff. You're going to have quite a bit more muscle than everything else included in there.
Alright everyone, so just got my Bodpod testing. Must say I'm very satisfied with the results because it just said that I'm at 18% body fat now. If you guys watch my earlier videos, that was a number that me and my coach thought that I was most likely at just by the way I looked. So as you can see, when I got that first testing done at my gym that said I was 27, I knew there was no way that was right. So let's go over the results. So it says 18% body fat, 81% lean, 47% lean muscle mass, and 32% fat. Correct me if I'm wrong. Body fat rating is moderately lean, which is 12% to 20%. Lean is 8 to 12, and then ultra lean is 5 to 8, and then risky is below 5, which I would love to be in that risky and be shredded as a beep. But anyways, so that is it, guys. Pretty satisfied. I think that's a perfect number for me to start at. Again, I've only been in this keto for going on 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, I believe. Everything's going pretty well. I must say this, guys. I will not lie to you. I will tell you this. The first 2 weeks were a very slow start. And when I say that, I wasn't prepping. I was kind of guesstimating, a lot of guesstimating, sometimes going over in the carbs because it was a special occasion, or I was in Austin with the wife, enjoying our time, celebrating. You know, a lot of things are going on in mine and my wife's life right now. My wife actually just got some great news the other day, so went out and celebrated for that. So it's kind of hard to, you know, hey, it's hard to just flip that switch, guys. You know, I was eating whatever I wanted for 9 months, and then it's really hard to flip that switch and be like, nope, you can't do that anymore, because you're so used to being able to go and do these things and enjoy yourself. But you got to find that balance. It's all about finding balance. Balance is the key. So that's it. Gonna head back to work, and then I'm gonna have my second meal of the day, which is that 99 1-ground turkey. It's calling my name. We'll see you there.
Chat shit, and you just bring more attention to yourself. If you just ignore it, don't say anything, then you know they kind of get bored of it.
What's up, everyone? So here is my last meal of the night. Now, before I had this, I will apologize. My camera battery ran out, and I didn't get to record. Well, actually, I did get to record just a little bit before it died. I had 32 grams of protein from My Protein. I think the flavor was chocolate brownie. And then I had 285 grams of HEB zero-fat Greek yogurt. Just mix that up with a little bit of Walden Farms, and bada bing, bada boom, that was it. Really delicious. I had that post-workout. But here is my last meal of the day, and as you guys can see, it is 1.5 cups of egg whites, 52 grams of bacon, 2 of these low-carb tortillas with 28 grams of shredded cheese. So that's it for the night, and I think when I add this up, I haven't added it up all yet, but just kind of guesstimating and kind of doing the macros in my head, I'm pretty sure that my macros are going to be low for today. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to hit my macro mark, but that's okay. Today, for some reason, I don't know, I just did not have an appetite. I don't know what it is. I don't know, why I didn't have an appetite. So, like I said, I'm sure I'll be short in macros, but that's okay. So that's it for this full day of keto eating, guys. Now, I know I did say in the beginning that I was going to answer a lot of questions. So I'm on a 5-1 carbs and a keto routine. So that means for 5 days I go keto, very low carb, and then on the 6th day I go refeed. So I do that, and again, constantly checking my macros, constantly checking the mirror. We're doing eye tests, again, with this Bodpod, now that we officially know that I'm at 18%, that's great. That's a number me and my coach can go by, and then pretty much set my macros from there. So what's going to happen from now on is we're going to measure all the body parts weekly, see where I'm at. We're going to do an eye test, mirror test, see how I look. If it doesn't look like I'm losing weight, also again we're going to track the weight. If I'm not losing the weight, if I'm not looking how I should, we're going to bring down the macros and we'll go from there. We're going to go from there. So again, there is no like set number of macros. Everything is going to constantly change. It's constantly going to change. It's going to come down a lot or it's going to come down a little bit, depending on how I look and how I feel and what my weight is. The keto, my macros for the keto right now is anywhere from 110 to 130 grams of fat per day with 150 grams of protein and then 30 grams of carbs. All right, guys, so I had to stop myself right there. I apologize. I went back and watched the film, what I just recorded, and I kind of just had to double check my numbers because something just didn't add up right. So I'm actually on a 6-1, not a 5-1. That's 6-day low carbs, the 7th day being the refeed day, and then my macros are 110 to 130 fat, 210 grams of protein, and my carbs obviously 30. So I think I said 150 protein, and then I said 5-1 split. So those numbers are incorrect. So want to apologize about that. I'll continue with the video. And that's it right now. And then for cardio, we're incorporating 2 hit sessions a week with I believe 2 30-minute low intensity cardio Stairmaster. So low intensity, what I mean by that is nothing over 140 beats per minute and nothing under 120. So keep it in that window, 120 to 140. Anything in there for 30 minutes, Stairmaster, very low intensity, and then hit. You guys obviously know 20 minutes of hit, high pace, high intensity, sprint for 30 seconds, rest for a minute, sprint for 30 seconds, rest for a minute. And that's it. So that's what I'm currently doing right now, and we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully I come down a couple of pounds, and hopefully, again, these first 2 weeks of this keto run, I will be honest with you guys, was terrible. I had an absolutely slow start. I wasn't food prepping. I wasn't sticking to the diet. A lot of things come up. Again, I explained this earlier. A lot of things were coming up, and then I was just living the life and enjoying it and saying, it's just week 1. It's just week 2. And then week 3 comes, and I'm like, holy crap, I really need to get in gear. So that's why I'm starting to food prep and eat a little more healthier than I should be. So that's it for this full day of eating, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Bodpod test. And let me know what else you guys want to see, and then we'll go from there. And so we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.